Okay, Intro to B1 Part 2. So we were talking about the syllabus and contact times. Just be reminded that you guys do have your due dates. I'll go back to the calendar at 11 p.m., 5 minutes grace period, on Fridays. If you are one of those people who have not looked at the work all week and then open it up at 10:30 on a Friday and need help, you're out of luck. Okay, so make sure that you have looked at least a few times before that earlier in the week. Just pick at it. Okay, you don't have to commit to the whole thing. You can always go back and log on. Pretty much everything is that way. There's nothing that's going to really lock you out for looking at it multiple times that I'm aware of. And you can email me on that. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to look at all this information here in B1. Let's look at the whole course first for a second. So this is our first module. This is all learning tools and syllabus, and you need to complete watching this video before you go to week 2, and then you need to complete the syllabus quiz. After that, there's a few prerequisites, but after week 5, I'm pretty open. You should have a sense of needing to do things in order. But we have 16 weeks. I teach for 3 schools. It gets confusing. Some are 15. Okay, so 15th week is December 5th. That's when our final is, again, on December 5th, which is a Wednesday. Thanksgiving, we don't have anything happening, so there's nothing there. Then we have week 15 is going to be where a lot of those due dates are going to be for the extra credit. Okay, one of them, which is nice, is going to an art event, or to, I have 2 different places you can load those art events, or doing a CAS workshop here at BC. Other campuses too, you just have to click their link. But you can go to the first Friday, and there's a link in there on how to do that. There's a one-time pass, and how that works is you have the 20 points right now. You have 20 points extra credit right now, beginning of class. You will lose it if you decide to do a week's worth of assignments. Now, if there's only 30 points in that week, it's not really totally worth it, because say, for instance, you only did 20 out of the 30 points. You didn't do that well, so it just kind of evens it out. So this is sort of a week that you had a lot going on, or you missed due dates and so on, that you don't have to make it up. But if you look, I'm going to go back here on the syllabus, not all weeks are equal. Some weeks have more points than others. And I gotta scroll down. So some weeks are 40, 30, 50, 20. So I would not say remake this up for 20. I mean, you can if you want to, but I wouldn't suggest it. I would say make this one up because it has 50 points worth of work in there. Because you give up your 20, you open that up, and you have a potential of making 50 points back. Can you do the midterm? No, you cannot. So you have to read the directions here before you email me. Cut and paste, if you have questions, from the assignment, and write behind this, like cut and paste this whole thing, put it in an email, and then say, this is what I don't understand, this line in particular. If you email me, I don't understand, I at this point, with 144 students doing this for so many years, I don't know what to say. I'm just going to email back and say, send me more information. But I might even avoid or ignore those emails. I need for you to really respond and send me stuff that I can help you with the information of the assignment, with the details, the question you don't understand, the line of the text you don't understand. Let's actually go ahead and do that. So say I don't understand this part, so I'm going to cut and paste that. I'm going to do an email, and I can't really do this the way that you would do it, but I'm going to go ahead and write an email to it's moving slow today. There we go. And the subject is one-time pass question. Dear Professor Young. I would do that for the first one. How are you? I have a question. Cut that. Okay, so my question is, would it be worth it to reopen a week's worth of work for that is only 20 points? Thank you. And then make sure down here when you do your name that you, say for instance, you're Margaret, right? This is automatic, so this is just me. I'll just delete that. Oops, it's not going to take it off. Margaret. Oops. Margaret. Sorry, I'm terrible. Margaret, say Maggie Smith. So you got married, and on the roster it says Jones. So you're going to go Jones. Or probably the better way to do this. Okay, so for instance, this is your abbreviated name, or say it has nothing to do with that. You just have some wacky nickname that has nothing to do with Margaret. And then your official name is Jones. This is your official name here, but you got married and you want to be called Maggie. So you need to include both those things, because otherwise I am searching for this Smith person who isn't actually enrolled, or sorry, this Jones person who isn't actually enrolled, okay? Make sure the enrolled name that you have it on there. I hope that makes sense. If I can get out of mail, that would be nice. Okay, so make sure that you ask me questions about what you don't understand.